y'all, it's your girl Drea back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If not, welcome back, y'all. Make sure you guys are commenting, sharing my videos, subscribing, all that good stuff. Help your girl out. I'm trying to get to 2K, so that'll be greatly appreciated. But honestly, I have a serious question for you guys. Is anybody else broke and tired? Or is it just me? Seriously, and I've always been trying to be completely transparent on my channel, even through my story times, the things that go on in my life. I've just been completely transparent, and I'm just be honest with y'all. I am tired. I am so tired. I ain't gonna hold you. So, shoot, where do I even begin? I feel like I've been sitting here reevaluating my life. I literally do this every couple days where I just get so overwhelmed that I just start really thinking what am I doing? Seriously, what am I doing? I feel like all I do is work and I get nothing to show for it. Don't get me wrong, I wake up every day and I thank God for having a roof over my head, for having my health, for having, my daughter and her health. And I'm thankful for even having a job to even do the things and have the things that I do have. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like as soon as I'm starting to do better for myself, I start drowning. I don't know. It's for example, like I said, I'm going to be transparent with y'all. I only make, 35K a year? I don't know how I'm living off of this. I seriously don't. I'm a single mother. I have one child. I really don't know how we're living. Seriously. With the prices of, hotels, rent, not hotels, I don't know why I said that, apartments, rent and all that. It's just ridiculous to the point where I've been wanting to move for so long, but it doesn't make any sense to. My apartment complex got bought out, last year, at the beginning of last year. They raised the rent, $400 or $500? For all the new people moving in here, their rent is sky high. And it's I'm afraid to move. Because I'm just can I even afford to move? I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And then it's okay, after you pay all your rent, all the bills and all that, you got a little bit left over, but not even enough to save. And then it's to the point where I got a better paying job. If you already follow me, you would see in my vlogs that I got a new job 4 months ago. Praise the Lord. I had got a new job because let me tell you, the job I had before, I was literally only making $14 an hour. 14, y'all. It was crazy. I was going insane. I finally found a way better job. I was so happy. But mind you, I only make $35,000 a year. That's it. Not even 50K. And guess what? I did everything right. Everything that I was told by society that you have to do right. By my own mom. Go to school. Get good grades. Guys, I had high grades in high school. I went to college. I have a bachelor's degree, which honestly don't mean shit. Having a bachelor's degree don't mean nothing. It's literally now the equivalent to having a high school diploma. A bachelor's degree don't mean nothing. So now I'm okay, should I go get my master's? But what am I getting my master's in? Because I don't even know what to get it in. I mean, all the jobs that I applied for with my bachelor's degree, nobody will hire me. Nope, they won't hire me because I don't have the experience. So I have to go in entry level. Entry level is only paying $14, $15 an hour. Why would I go backwards? So now I have a job that's paying more money. Not much, because like I said, I make $3,500 a year, guys. So I have a job that's paying more money, not even in my field. So it's what was the point of even going to college? What was the point? So now a part of me is just like, is it even worth going to get my master's degree? Which, okay, a lot of people have been saying, yeah, it's worth it. Go get it because you can get higher paying jobs. But it's just like, is it really that worth it? Like, I don't know. And then it's not even, is it worth it? It's the fact that I have to take out even more loans. I'm already paying student loans for a degree that I'm not using. Because for the job I have now, you can literally graduate college or high school tomorrow and get the same job I have and make the same pay, which is just ridiculous, but whatever. That's just how it is these days. And it's just like, y'all, I'm venting y'all to y'all because I truly want to know. I feel like I'm the only one struggling here. I know I'm not, but it's just like, dang, it's like I worked so hard and like, what has come of it? Seriously, what has come of it? It's driving me crazy. So do I go back and get a master's? I mean, maybe, but when do I even have the time? Let me tell you guys, it took me months to find a higher paying job. It took me months to even be able to find a job that would hire me from, you know, like a regular 9 to 5, like 8 to, I think the latest I could probably work is like 5:30. I even tried to, I think the earliest I can work is like 7, the latest 5:30. Why? Because I'm a single mom. I have a child I have to take care of. The daycares are only staying open till 6 o'clock these days. My daughter's daycare stays open till 6:15. That's it. Mind you, right now, with my job, when I finally got it and I heard the pay I was making, I was like, you know what? Yes, thank God, because this is, you know, the most I would have ever made, first of all, which is crazy. And it's remote. Thank the Lord. It is remote, so I do work from home. But the only thing they were able to offer me is, hey, you can have this shift working from 8 to 12, clock out, work 3 to 7, or you can work from 11 to 7. So what do I choose? I choose the first one. Working from 8 to 12, clock out, clock back in 3 to 7. You know why? Because, okay, either way, I have to end my shift at 7 o'clock, right? My daughter, daycare ends at 6:15. Who do I have to pick her up? Well, my sister was willing to help me out with picking my daughter up from school every day for the last, 2 months? So she's been helping me with that. Mind you, my sister is pregnant and she's about to drop any day now. Okay? Any day now. And every week I was paying her $50 a week for picking my daughter up from school and keeping her for the last hour of my shift. And I get her, you know, after I get off. Cool. Thank you so much, sis. I so appreciate you. So that's what? Another $200 out of my check every month on top of already paying for childcare every week. Like, it's just crazy. But I had to do what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. So when she hit me up last week and told me that she could no longer pick my child up from school, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a little part of me was just like, oh my gosh, what am I about to do? Because with my job, you're not allowed to have kids, you know, in the background. And my daughter's 4 and she understands like, okay, mommy's working. But like I said, she's 4. Sometimes she busts in a room and be like, mommy. And I know a couple of my clients have heard that. And I know they have, because sometimes they're like, oh, you work from home. And I'd be like, oh, yeah. And our calls are recorded. So if my supervisor or whoever listens to that call and hears that, I could be fired. So I'm taking a risk here. But what else am I supposed to do? I have to pick her up in between my free hours, which is 12 to 3. I have to pick her up by like 2:15, 2:30, so I can be back home and clocked in by 3 o'clock to finish out the rest of my shift. So yes, I'm taking a risk those last 4 hours, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause what else? Listen, what else am I gonna do? So that's what we've been doing this last week. I want to go ahead and ask one of her teachers if they wouldn't mind keeping her, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't really afford to give anybody more than $200 a month to watch my child for an extra hour a day, 5 days a week. I just can't. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just put that extra $200 back in my pocket And I'm just gonna have to, you know, keep her occupied in the living room and in her bedroom and playing and line up some snacks and drinks and make sure she's good. You know, that's just what it is. It is what it is. So I don't know. I've been going through that, guys. And I feel like I've always loved my YouTube channel, telling stories, content. I feel like it's kind of an escape for me. It's something that's fun that I love to do. And I don't know, I just had to vent to y'all because I just feel like this is so insane. And I literally feel like I'm drowning. So it's just like, what else do you do? Because of course, I know you guys seen my vlogs where you're like, well, if you don't have the money, why would you go and take your daughter to SeaWorld? Y'all, let me tell you, it's like this life is so short and it's already hard to just, you have to take a mental break. You do. You have to take a mental break. My daughter, I feel like she doesn't even really get to see me because before, like I said, I was working basically 8 to 7. Getting her from my sister, bringing her home. By the time we got home, it was like 7:30, going on 8 o'clock. Had to hurry up and feed her and all that good stuff. And then by then, she got to be back in bed by like 9:30 because we got to wake up early in the morning for me to drop her back off at school and me to be back home to clock in by 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I felt bad. I felt like I was being a bad mom because I wasn't able to really spend time with her. And then the time I did have to spend with her, I was always so tired. So tired. I felt so bad. And then another part of me was just like, Drea, what do you really want to do? What I really want to do is make content full time or get maybe some type of editing job and all that good stuff. And it's even hard to get those type of jobs. It's hard to even make my own content because I'm so tired of doing my regular 9 to 5. So I felt like I was being a bad mom. But at the same time, I'm just like, Drea, no, you're working hard to have this for your child and so you guys can have a roof over your head. And I'm trying to make more money so we can move because my daughter's been wanting to move and she's seen that my sister moved. So she wants to move so bad. She's like, Mommy, it's taking so long for us to move. And she doesn't even realize that my sister lived in the same apartment complex as I have. And she moved because she ended up being able to get an income-based housing. Dang, I don't know, y'all. I be feeling defeated. And unfortunately, I am in that situation where it's just like, oh, well, why don't you just go get child support from the child's father? Y'all don't think I did that? I did that. I applied back in February. You know what they told me? They told me, oh, well, you can apply, but we don't know when we're going to get to you. We're very, very much backed up. What? It's August. I haven't received a call. I didn't receive a letter. Nothing about a case. Nothing. So who knows when that's even going to take effect. Not only that is, good luck finding the man. The man done moved across the country. I know where he is, but I don't have an address. Like, I have nothing. So it's just like, what am I really supposed to do here? It's just too much. Like, and then, you know, I want to make sure my daughter has everything and can do things that she wants. So she wanted to do, you know, dance, gymnastics. So I got her into like the competitive cheerleading, and because that was like the only thing she could do with her age. Because I think even with the school district, you got to be 5 and my daughter's only 4. And I want her to be great. I do. So yeah, I got her into the competitive cheer. So that's a monthly tuition. On top of the uniforms, the bag and all that, that's what? $850 that I got to pay at the end of this month. On top of that, competitions start in December. So I got to pay for that monthly as well. And some of them are out of state. So you got to pay for hotels and all that good stuff. But my daughter loves it. So I don't care. I'm going to figure out a way to pay for all that. But it's just like, dang, when is enough enough? Like, I don't even know how people want to have more children. I really don't. It's like I understand because at one point I wanted to have more children. I wanted to have 3 children. I don't know how that's ever even going to happen, because for one, I don't even have time for men. I don't have time for men at all. It's been, what, 4 months since I've like even been on a date, which is pretty much ever since I started my new job. Because what, I get off work at 7 and I have to cater to my child. And then Fridays are dedicated to my child. I literally get off of work and then we have our movie nights and chill. Saturdays are, well, let's see. Sometimes I pay for extra tumbling classes for my daughter. So it's another day dedicated to her. And then we may do something fun, or I may even go out and do something fun, depending. Other times it's just like, oh, I'm short on money this week, so I need to go Instacart. So now I'm Instacarting all day. Same with Sundays. She has practice Sundays. I'm Instacarting on Sunday. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 trips to make a couple extra bucks. And then I'm like doing laundry and getting ready for the week. I just feel like I never have any time. I never get to sleep in. It's like I'm so exhausted. Today I was so exhausted that I had to run around. I had to visit a relative that's not doing so well. So I spent my break sitting there talking with them and visiting them. And then I had to go grab my daughter from daycare. So because I don't have anybody else to pick her up, later on. Did that, came back home to hurry up and clock back in. And when I tell you I was so tired, I sat there on my bed and was like, this isn't worth it. I'm so tired. I felt so bad. I had to go in and break my daughter's nap time. Woke her up in the middle of her nap time. I felt so bad, but what else am I going to do, baby girl? I gotta clock back in and go to work. So now I'm just like, it's like 15 minutes before 3. And I'm just like, I'm so tired. Like, I can't do it. I can't. So what did I do? I laid down. I did. I laid down. I took a 2-hour nap and I clocked in 2 hours later. And don't get me wrong, I feel so much better. I'm happy I did do that. I'm so happy I did take that extra 2 hours and gave it to myself, because I just feel like I give my all to everyone else handling. I needed those 2 hours. I needed that nap, or I don't even know how I would be functioning right now. I really don't. I needed that nap. So I took that nap. I did. Yeah, I'm just venting. If anybody else is in that same boat, you're not alone. I'm tired. I feel like it's so hard, even to the point where I no longer qualify for food stamps. I applied. They were like, nope, you don't qualify. I'm just like, I don't qualify. I only make $3,500 a year and I don't qualify. They're like, nope, you make too much money. And I'm like, how is that even possible? So I don't even qualify for food stamps. You literally have to be making like no money at all to qualify for food stamps. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I've been like trying to eat healthier, which is, it's so hard when the prices of food is so expensive and the prices of the healthy food is even more expensive. So y'all, like, what have y'all been doing? Help your girl out. Let's all try to support each other, okay? If you see my video, click on that. I'm trying to figure something out. Like, I'm working full time, taking care of my child. And I know some of y'all are in the worst spot than me, because some of y'all got even more kids. Even more kids. Like, I couldn't even imagine. I'll be honest. I really couldn't even imagine. Oh, my goodness. This is like a lot. All y'all who be getting your hair and nails done. If you watch my past videos, I feel like my hair and nails was always done. Like, I'm to the point where I'm like, well, something gotta go. Something gotta go. I haven't had my nails done in a few weeks. Thank God I love my natural hair, because I can't afford to buy hair. Like, maybe some braiding hair, but the wigs, like all that, all the wigs and stuff that I do have is wigs that I've already had for years. Or I bought some really, really cheap weave or, you know, tracks, and I made my own wig, but I can't really wear them because the hair is so cheap. It'll get all matted up, like. And then it's crazy because I'll turn around and be on the internet and just see all these people who are way younger than me, who didn't even finish high school, making so much money. And it's just like, dang, I'm thinking I did everything right. Going to school and all that. Man, this is insane. This is insane. And it just seems like we're all in the same boat. I'm 28 years old, and I never thought that I would ever be in this position in my life. Like, and I know I'm more well off than a lot of people, because some people don't have their own crib, you know? But it's just like, how do I elevate? How do I make more money? How do I just live comfortable? I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being overworked. I went on vacation, and I'm over here like, dang, was that a mistake? Like, it wasn't a mistake, because my daughter got to have that experience. We got to have that time together, and I don't regret it. Hey, all my bills are paid, so I guess it wasn't a mistake. But I just feel like I always have to work so hard to even do stuff like that. And then the fact that I was sick all last week. I was sick all last week, couldn't talk for 9 days. Had to call off 6 days of work. And y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, I was freaking out. Because I'm thinking like, oh my God, I hope I hurry up and get better, because if I don't, they're gonna fire me. That's literally all I can think of the whole entire time. Like, I don't want to feel like that. Like, that is insane to me. I'm pretty much to the point where I don't even think I have any more call-offs. Like, I think I do, but even taking that 2-hour nap today, missing 2 hours of work, was just like, Drea, I don't think you should do that. But my body was literally shutting down. Like, I had to. It was shutting down. Anyway, y'all, I'm pretty sure there's so much more, but I'm tired. Is anybody else tired? Anybody else trying to make money? Anybody else broke? Anybody else hungry for real? It's to the point where it's just like, go spend money on groceries or pay your utility bills. What you think I'm gonna do? It's insane. I don't know. I'm just being honest with y'all, what I got going on over here. I'm trying to make a better life for me and my child, which is why I even try to make this content. I'm trying to make money off of things that I actually love doing. But it don't come easy. It took me 3 years to even get to this point on my channel. 3 years. So I'm gonna just keep praising God, y'all, because I know it'll get better. It's just tough, because I just feel like I'm drowning sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you, like, damn. But anyway, y'all, that's enough of this rant. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if anybody else is in the same predicament, if they feeling the same way, if they just, man, whatever. If they want to vent in the comments, go ahead. But I gotta go and make my daughter's plate so she can eat and then get in the tub. So yeah. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.